Did you know your canned food could be linked to cancer? A new report tested 192 cans and found that 129 of those cans tested positive for bisphenol, also known as BPA, a chemical linked to increased risk of both breast and prostate cancer. Watchdog groups in the United States are calling on the canned food industry to make canned foods safer for humans and the environment. Here's RT's Ashlee Banks with more.
The FDA claims BPA is safe for adults to consume. However, in 2012, the agency banned the sale of baby bottles and children's cups containing BPA. Scientific studies have linked BPA to increased risk of breast and prostate cancer, infertility, type 2 diabetes, obesity, asthma, and behavioral changes, including ADD. 6 health and environmental groups constructed the Buyer Beware report showing which retailers sell canned foods containing BPA. The authors said their findings were alarming, saying, quote, "We expected that the explosion in consumer demand for BPA-free packaging would have resulted in swifter action by canned food brands and retailers. However, 67% of the 192 cans tested, 129 contained BPA in the body and/or the lid. So which brands have high levels of BPA? Well, the group found 100% of the Campbell's cans tested contained BPA. On Monday, Campbell outlined a plan to remove BPA from its cans by mid-2017. However, in 2012, the company said it would move away from BPA can linings. The company cited technical and financial challenges as the reason for their setback. The authors of Buyer Beware also tested 14 cans of food from the Del Monte brand and found 10 out of 14 cans tested positive for BPA. Del Monte's Vice President in Research and Development, Scott Butler, said it's something we've been working on for 5 to 7 years, and it's been a complex journey to find alternatives that would meet our quality guidelines. Starting in May, Del Monte fruit, tomato, and vegetable products will be sold in BPA-free cans. The group also found that half of the General Mills cans sampled for the study tested positive for BPA, including Progresso and Green Giant. General Mills has not indicated a goal or timeline to move away from BPA can linings. Campbell's Soup, Del Monte, and General Mills are just a few companies that sell canned foods that are not BPA-free. The authors of this study are suggesting that retailers use the green screen for safer chemicals, which uses research and data collection to find safe substitutes for hazardous chemicals like BPA. In the meantime, in order to ensure that your food is safe to eat and drink, the Buyer Beware report recommends that you do these 3 things. Number 1, avoid canned foods. Instead, purchase fresh and frozen foods. Number 2, purchase soups and sauces in glass or other safe packaging. And number 3, use glass and ceramic in the microwave. Watchdog groups like the one which published Buyer Beware are pressuring the food can industry to store canned foods that are safer for U.S. citizens and for the environment. Although companies like Del Monte and Campbell's Soup are shifting towards BPA-free cans, it may take years before other companies follow suit. In Washington, Ashlee Banks, RT.